Brad, this seemed like it was maybe Kemba Walker's best defensive game since he's been with the Celtics. He was really all over the floor, and he had 8 rebounds. What did you see from him out there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's got to do. I mean, he's a fighter. He's a competitor, and, he's talked all year about wanting to win. And, you gotta be great on both ends. I thought he had multiple really good plays last game and followed it up again. He picked up the ball higher, and it was good. I thought Philly played really well. They deserve a lot of credit. That was a really physical, hard-nosed, tough game. And Kemba and our other guys competed on the defensive end, I thought, all night.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Coach, we've obviously heard you talk about Marcus Smart making winning plays basically ever since you've been with the Celtics. Can you just talk about how important he was to this win tonight?
Yeah, he was amazing. The rebounds, reading the pass on the one trap, and stealing it, leading the break for us. He just made a lot of winning plays. He still hasn't seen the ball go through the net like he's used to, but it doesn't even affect him. It's just guy's all about one thing, and that's winning. And, he was great again tonight.
Brian Robb.
Brad, Jason had a couple big blocks in the last 2 minutes there. Just how far is his ability to recover defensively, and how big of a asset has that been for you guys in this series?
Yeah, he's gotten better at that over the course of time. Sometimes in his rookie year he'd close out a little shorter than he needed to, and he's figured out kind of that balance of helping and using his length to get back and contest. He's super long, so he really affects the play. Another sign of a good player. It wasn't his night on offense, and he was in foul trouble and everything else, but he just kept guarding and did a lot of good things. And while Kemba and Marcus and Jalen made huge plays along with him down the stretch.
Question first, and Gary Washburn.
From the foul trouble in the first quarter to the 2 calls against Tyson, just everything, and Jason's slow night, everything kind of went against you. What kind of flipped the switch after those calls? Because Philly took the lead, you guys could have easily went in the other direction. But
yeah, the guys did a good job executing on the next action. I think maybe Jalen, I don't know if that was the one Jalen laid it in or
got fouled.
Yeah.
So
I just thought we fouled on the 3.
Yeah.
So I just thought we played with the right poise. Playoff basketball is hard. I mean, Philly's got talent. They're physical as hell. They're big and strong. They lean on you all game. You just have to battle. And, I just told the team in there, 3 wins doesn't mean anything because you have to do all that you just exerted again. And so, that's what you got to focus on. You got to get yourself ready to battle. And our guys did a good job tonight of staying the course and physical competitiveness all the way through, and then a great closing run there in the last 4 minutes.
John Corrales.
Brad, the offense didn't seem to be moving. The ball didn't go side to side very much. What was it that Philly was doing that prevented that kind of ball movement?
Philly's an excellent defensive team. One of the things they prided themselves on all year is I think they're going into this series number 1 in least amount of assists per field goal made allowed. The way that they play, they're excellent about getting back to people. You got to find your times, and you got to make some plays off the dribble. It's just the way you got to play against them and beat them. And every team that you play defends a little different, does a little different. You obviously want to mix in as many great ball movement possessions as possible. And some of that depends on the coverages that they choose to play. They were a little higher today on most of the pick and rolls. And so you'll have a little bit more of an opportunity to do that, but they're still excellent at taking that away. So I don't think that's as much of an indictment on our team as it is a credit to Philly. And, they've been great at that all year.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks. All right.